instead of putting stuff in my mailbox or send to the closest post office where I live, they decided to send it somewhere where I have to take 2 buses to get to. So thanks, post office. Yeah. I regret buying what I bought that I have to go pick up. And I also regret leaving the house today. I have to though, because it's not going to get any better than this. It might be sunny when school starts, but it's been horrifically gray and crappy consistently since after I got here. I hate this weather. No one's going to make me love me. No one's going to make me love it. No, I love myself as a human being so that I can love others. But I don't like my mood when the whole sky is gray and it's raining. And people are trying to push this as summer. So yeah, so I'm wearing a jacket. I'm wearing boots that I only wear when it's raining or snowing. And I'm feeling miserable. I wish I could have stayed in Brazil. But if I had stayed in Brazil, then I wouldn't have spent time with my husband and my daughter. So life is about making sacrifices so that you can have some of the best times with the ones you love. Don't get me wrong, I like being alone. I like doing stuff alone. For example, I go to the movie alone if my daughter doesn't want to see a movie that I want to see. And I have a neighbor, she's from Brazil. Sometimes she goes to movies with me, but she doesn't have the time, or she's not always available. So if my daughter doesn't want to see a movie at the movie theater with me and my neighbor's not available, I'll go by myself. And sometimes I'll just go by myself without asking anyone if they want to come with me. Because sometimes it's just like I wake up that day and I just want to go. I just want to go to the movies that day. I don't want to make an. I don't want to, you know what I mean? I just want to get up and go. So I just do it. I don't mind doing things by myself. I having good authority that you're sometimes doing things by yourself. You're better off not depending on anyone for affection, for validation. And let's face it, I had one friend who passed away in January last year. He was a true friend. We talked about our family situation, mostly his, because he had a situation going and he had a lot of friends to talk to about it. We were friends, strictly friends. No sexual stuff involved, no money involved. We had it was a pure friendship. I don't think I'm ever going to have another friend like that. Because I might be getting all comfortable when I'm feeling, okay, I've made a friend. And then they either ghost me or they start wanting to show me pictures of their dick, which is very disgusting. I mean, you're talking to a married who's just being friendly. You're inquiring about Spanish classes or whatever. But next thing you know, you're offering those pictures. Don't. Of course, they could have just like sent the pictures, which they didn't. I don't know what can possess a man to do something like that. Or to ask for pictures. To ask a woman for pictures. What are you doing? That type of relationship has to develop in a way that both people know that they want that. So for you to insert that type of interaction in a relationship that's basically just a friendship, just friendly banter. I don't get it. And I think people get very confused because you're ignorant, because they think unless you are a Muslim woman covering your whole body with a burqa, that you don't deserve respect, that you're inviting every man whatever they want or say whatever they want. And that's not the case. I am going to die on that hill stating that a woman can be walking around butt naked. You still don't have the right to attack her, to expect sex from her, or to treat her poorly. Period. That's it. No one's going to convince me otherwise. So yeah, so I don't need that type of friendship. So I'd rather just... I have my friends in Brazil that I talk to. My best friends, 2 girls that I went to school with. We're all the same age. We're all experienced individuals that can talk about anything. Some other friends that I've throughout my life, I'm still in touch with them. So I don't need... Bitch, if that's the type of friendship that's being offered to me, I don't want it. I really don't want it. That type of interaction. Men have got some nerve, I tell you. I have a man at home, so if he wants to do sexual stuff with me, I'm there for that man. I'm not out here offering myself to anybody. I was at the gym the other day swimming, and the gym does not allow Brazilian bikinis anymore, or maybe it never did, and I just now am realizing it. So I've been wearing a granny, ugly granny coffee filter bikini / one piece, because it kind of looks like a bikini, but it's enormous, and this guy tried to touch me when I was in the swimming pool. And I reported it to the gym, but I don't think they're going to do anything about it. And that just goes to show it's not Brazilian bikinis. There are men in this world that suck. And there are a few good ones out there. I've met some of them. I would love to think that I married one. I've dated a couple of people that were really nice people. The connection was not there to the extent of a marriage or anything, but that I date nice people. But they are people that, I mean, I don't want to say to know who's watching this, but I've met some nice men in this world. I'm not saying men suck in general, because that would be inaccurate. It would also be very unfair to people who are actually nice. But I'm just tired. I'm just tired of the treatment that you get as a woman. Wearing a bikini, you're asking for it. Come on, I was swimming and I was wearing a granny. Well, I know people might look at it and be like, that's a granny swimsuit? Yes, it is. It was covering my butt. There was no crack showing. There was no showing, nothing. The whole thing was covered. Looked awful. There's nothing there that was an invitation for it to try to touch me. And there are 2 jacuzzis at this place. So you have the pool and you have 2 jacuzzis. So after I had been swimming for a while, and after this incident, I was like, well, I'm going to sit here. So I got up and I went to one of the jacuzzis and I sat there by myself. And I was happy. It was just me. And what do you know? The guy that tried to touch me And it's disgusting to think about. I moved my leg. He kind of got me a little bit, but I moved my leg. I was swimming and he saw me. I'm so angry. So this guy and his friends go into the jacuzzi as well when they see me there. So what do? I sit there 45 seconds before I can get up, because in the position where they were sitting, I don't want to touch them or any body part to touch or be too close to them. So I waited until I had the perfect position to get up, and I sat in the other jacuzzi that had just a woman in there. The woman got up, and then it was just me. So these three pieces of crap, misogynistic men, they cover their women up, but they try to touch other men's women. That is just not okay. So I sat in the other jacuzzi by myself for a total of what must have been less than 5 minutes. And another dude that had been staring at me the whole time I was there he gets out of the swimming pool and he jumps in the jacuzzi where I am. So I left the jacuzzi immediately. I didn't even wait 40 seconds this time. I just got up. I got up, put my towel around myself and left. And I mean, I had to give a nice morning in the jacuzzi. I had to give up the rest of my laps. I wanted to do, because I like doing I'll do slaps, and then I'll grab one of those foam pieces and I'll do repetitions with my arms and my legs, and I'll do some water aerobic kind of exercises. I love doing that. And that would be a 45-minute workout. I couldn't do all of it because of these men harassing me. I wrote a message to the gym. I haven't heard anything from them. I have the license plates of a car that one of those guys was driving. I don't know what's going to come of it, but I don't feel safe there. I just don't. I went home. I was really upset. I was so upset that instead of taking my pills that I take, medication that I'm prescribed by my doctor, I was so confused and feeling really bad. I accidentally took 2. I slept for 12 hours. I was really upset. I told anyone. I don't think my husband and my daughter watch my YouTube videos. Heck, I don't know if anybody is watching my YouTube videos. I started to grow for a while on here, but then when Brazil, Japan, my best friend and I were watching the game, and I had the podcast on us, not the game. The game was playing in the background, and YouTube did not like that. So I got I didn't get a strike, but I got a warning. And when you get a warning, what they do is I think they shadow ban you to where only people that really want to watch old people that know you will look for you to watch what you're broadcasting. You're not going to be visible like you were before. And I don't know that that's going to be reversed or if it's irreversible. No idea. Look at this. And they want this to pass as summer. They want to convince me that it's summer. They want to tell me, you have to enjoy the summer. It's summer. When it's like this. I absolutely hate the summer in Norway. I would rather spend the entire winter in Brazil than the summer in Norway. It's terrible. just saw the cutest little baby on the bus. Motherhood was one of the most beautiful parts of my life. No one's ever gonna take that away from me. I hate taking this bus. I hate because this is the bus I take to go to work every day. I take 2 buses up here and then another bus from Shoredal. Hate it. Absolutely hate it.